if you wanted to talk about the Pistons for a minute, I know we're at the 50-minute mark. If you want
Yeah,
to do a quick blurb about the
We're at
Pistons,
that
and
mark. I'm a little disappointed they didn't come out swinging too hot right now. I'm going to pull the game up.
yeah, they're
It
down by
is
about 11 right now.
see in this whole game they've been down by about 10 or 11. They evened it up once or twice.
Yeah,
Um, I'm not expecting them to just go in and sweep everybody. This is a
no,
team playing against the Magic that we match up well against. We
hmm
split the series with them. And them kind of coming off that play-in game Magic, no pun intended.
yeah,
Um, I guess it stands to see that we have a flat beginning, but I still see us winning this series. I'm not
yeah, I
worried one
think
bit.
so. I think so. God Almighty, I was saying on Facebook, I don't know if you saw that post, but I'm just like, God, I hope the Pistons can entertain us for a few weeks in the postseason. I really
It would
do.
be nice. It
Yeah,
would be
that would
nice.
be nice. If they came out, if the most unimaginable thing happened, they lost in like the first round again, I'd be pretty bummed out about that, But I mean, I don't want to even put that out there, knock wood. I don't want to say nothing like that. I still think the Pistons are going to show out. They're going to take care of business against Orlando. I don't see Orlando's no great shakes or nothing, but um, we'll see how this series winds up. We'll see how this series winds up.
Well, JB Bickerstaff wins Coach of the Year. SVG gets MVP again, right? Jalen
Mm-hmm.
Duren did win Most Improved Player, which was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see that the league clearly isn't ready for Cade yet, even though he won his appeal. And I still think there's no love given to us. So everybody is enjoying right now the success because this team is about 1 year ahead of the rebuild.
Yeah.
But they're Vincent said Pistons on what, a 10-game home playoff losing streak. Yeah. Yeah, it's a rough one. So all I gotta say is I'm glad it's not the Red Wings because
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if we give a little bit of analysis to like to the Pistons Orlando matchup, the Magic are tougher. Thanks. They got Desmond Bain, who he led the team with 39.1 shooting from deep. Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. I believe he was an ex-Piston. The Magic now have three players capable of averaging 20+ points a
Wolverine.
game. Giving them, they get some more firepower than your typical number 8 seed. You know, um, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how it
Paolo's a
goes.
former
I think the
first
Pistons.
pick of the draft.
Yeah, they match up well against the Pistons. I think they're going to cause a little bit of problems. I'm not too worried about the Pistons right now, but
Mm-mm.
we'll see what
They
happens.
started out sloppy though.
Yeah,
That's the first thing. They just looked content, which I haven't seen them look all season. Right, even the
yeah,
lobs from K to JD in the first half, it's like they're missing their lobs. They're getting the ball ripped out of their hands. Like it's just like wake up, guys! Right, it's the playoffs.
yeah.
Play
They
your
they
game.
gotta. That's the
Um,
thing that was because this team, they got some seasoning in the playoffs last year against the Knicks. Unfortunately, lost that
mhm.
series, a very entertaining series. But it's just the thing. With the playoffs are a different animal. You got to come correct. And as successful as the Pistons have been in the regular season, 60 wins, first time since what, like 2006? For God's sake, 20 freaking years
Mhm.
ago. But yeah, this is the most success we've seen the Pistons have in the regular season in a long time. But do it in the playoffs. You gotta wake up during the playoffs. Other teams, they've been there. You know, Pistons. I know you got to the playoffs with Blake Griffin on one leg back in 2019, and then you got to him last year. The Pistons have not won a playoff series since 2008. So it's a bit of a learning process